Maven.
Drop it. DJ Big M. T-Y.
Baby Fresh.
Burner. When you're big, I beg.
Baby, baby.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Silverline's Beauty Playbook. So, I'm back with another video. This was a video that I didn't think I was gonna make ever. So initially, this was supposed to be a hair update video. The last update video was really the summer of 2016, and then January of 2017, I let you guys know that, you know, I'm just trying to recover from the issue that I had with the Cream of Nature relaxer. For anybody who doesn't know about that issue, please check out the video. But I got a lot of breakage and damage from that relaxer, and I spent most of 2017 beginning kind of recouping and getting myself back together. And to be honest, as soon as I dropped that relaxer, my hair was fine. One of my biggest issues was like a setback, and I did have some setback in that period, but my hair is doing better. She's doing well. She's gaining strength back. I stayed consistent with everything, and everything was good up until the last 2 weeks in August of this year, 2017. Something went wrong. Okay, so basically I found a bald spot in my head. I don't even know. I have been trying to figure out how I got a bald spot. I mean, yeah, it is a size of like, I thought it was the size of a lemon because I was being dramatic, but it is basically the size of a lime. Okay, so I guess the lime is smaller than lemon. So besides the big spot in the back, I have spots around just over the ear area. It just seemed like there was so much space on my scalp area. Like, it didn't look like a nice skinny part like this. It just looked like a really wide, God, my mind just went somewhere else. The fact that I had the bald spot in the back, I just had this funny feeling that it's possible that that wasn't the only area that was affected. And of course, I found some other areas. So this was August, I want to say either the 29th or 30th. I didn't even want to do this video because it's so sad. I mean, so sad. It's okay. I found a bald spot in the back of my head. Okay, it's towards the, what is this, the right hand side. Found it by mistake, of course. I was just I was talking to my sister on the phone, and I put my hand back here, just, you know how you just kind of, you know, you touch your hair or whatever, and I feel this spot, and it was just really smooth. That doesn't feel right. It feels like there's zero hair there. Instantly I freak out. It was in the middle of a work day, so there wasn't anything I can do about it until I got to my hotel room that night to find that spot there. I thought it was tension from something, from styling that I've done, but I don't wear tight styles. The only thing I wear is wigs, and that's only when I go out. I don't wear weaves, I don't wear braids anymore, not even crochet. So for my hair to do this at this time in my life, when I'm, you know, 3.5 years into a hair journey, and, you know, and things are stronger, my hair is supposed to be stronger, I felt like something intense must have happened. I didn't want to do this video initially, but I thought, okay, you know what, it's possible that this has happened to somebody else, and somebody can advise me of what might have happened to my hair. Okay, I've gone online, I've gone on Google, and there's so many articles about how women randomly have hair loss, you know, so alopecia is real. I know that it's real, but I just thought that since I take good care of my hair and I'm pretty consistent, that I wouldn't have a situation like that. I'm gonna let you guys know what I did with my hair weeks prior to that. A friend of mine invited me to a dinner party. So I planned to do loose waves with a Bantu knot. I did 6 Bantu knots, and unfortunately my Bantu knots didn't even dry properly. Saturday night I took them out, and to be honest, every time I wear a braid out or a Bantu knot style, I never really know what to do with my curls the next day because they're just so wild, they're so everywhere. So Sunday, all I did with my hair was literally just pin it up. I just didn't touch it because I was like, you know, I was home anyway, so there was no reason for me to bring them down. Monday and Tuesday I had to go to work, and I didn't comb my hair at all because I had, you know, all these curls that were going on in my hair that I didn't know what to do with. So I just wore it like in a very high ponytail and just kind of let everything just kind of crinkle down. Yeah, I made sure I moisturized, put a little bit of oil to seal, but not a lot because I didn't want to weigh my hair down. And I figured by the time I got back home on Wednesday, I would go ahead and wash my hair. So I washed my hair on Wednesday, deep conditioned, and I plan on deep conditioning 24 hours. I've done that before, so it's not a big deal. So I deep conditioned 24 hours, and then Thursday morning I was supposed to take it out. I was supposed to rinse out my hair, but then I got so caught up with things that I was doing at home and running errands that I decided to just kind of leave that in. And again, I have deep conditioned 2 days in a row before, so it's not a big deal. I didn't feel like it was going to be a problem. Friday came around, and Baby and I were talking about maybe making a video on Saturday. So I was like, man, I really love the way my hair looks once it's just freshly washed and aired out. It's so big and fluffy and fun that I was like, you know what, that means I'm gonna have to leave this deep conditioner in my hair for an additional day. And then Friday night I ended up going out to go hang out with some friends. I ended up deep conditioning at the club. Y'all know I do that all the time. I would get up in the club and bump my stuff, and I'll be deep conditioning the whole time. It's absolutely awesome. I've done it many times. I think the first for me during that period was that I deep conditioned 3 days in a row. Now that was the first. Saturday morning, first thing I do is I rinse my hair out, go ahead to detangle. While I'm detangling, a lot of hair was coming out. I even called Baby Boo in the bathroom. I was like, babe, does this look like a lot of hair? And she was like, well, it's relative. And then she made mention to me that I really hadn't detangled my hair properly since the weekend that I had the Bantu knots, the Bantu knot out. So I was like, you know, maybe it's just that. I haven't detangled my hair for a week, and this is all shedding for a whole week. Next week, I went a whole week not washing my hair. I usually wash my hair twice a week, but I had such a rough, hectic work week that I didn't have time to do it. So the next week came around, which is the last week in August, and I rinsed my hair out, and it's time for me to detangle. And again, I get so many pieces coming out, and I said, this looks like a lot of hair. The last week of work for me in August, I decided to get back on my routine. I was like, you know, Silverline, you need to get back on your washing twice a week. You know, it seems like your hair is probably being stressed right now. My hair is speaking to me, and I'm listening, and I'm trying to make changes. Co-wash my hair twice. Rinsed out first thing in the morning and went to work. And then it was that afternoon at work that I realized that something was wrong. So I get back to my hotel room. I couldn't wait to get back to the hotel room. I found this spot in my head. It's so big that I'm just I'm wondering to myself, did those spots, that hair that was shedding, did it come from that one place? Because like I said, a lot of shedding took place, you know, in the previous 2 weeks, that I was like, is that where all that hair came from? Was that one corner? And then again, the next question is, why did that happen? The only thing that I know that I did differently was, one, I deep conditioned for 3 days straight. I feel like that's where the problem might have started, because weeks before that, my hair was fine. The other thing that I did was I've used a new product. One of the first things I try to do when I am having issues with my hair that you just can't figure out, I usually try to go back into my lineup of products and see what's new that I've started using. And the only thing new that I've started using was the Gabrielle Union Hair Repair Mask. That mask is absolutely awesome, but it's the only thing that I've used new that I'm trying to figure out, like, did she do that? Or I'm not saying that product did it, but in order to keep things safe for me right now, while I pinpoint what's going on, it was best for me to return those products. So I returned the hair mask. I still have the blow dry cream and the heat protection spray, but the hair mask I returned. I am shocked as to what happened. I have a newfound respect for alopecia, if it is alopecia. Maybe the Bantu knots were too tight, but to be honest, I didn't feel anything too tight on my head. So what I've decided to do now is to just treat my hair more. I did a protein treatment last week to just kind of jumpstart health and strength in my hair. I find that anytime I have excessive shedding, one of the best things I do is to just start off clean, on a clean slate with a protein treatment. And as soon as I did the protein treatment, that kind of calmed everything down. And I'm just back on my regular routine. So I went to the beauty supply store and I got some tea tree oil, Jamaican black castor oil, peppermint oil, and rosemary oil. And yeah, this rosemary oil was $15.99, so $16. So that hurt my soul. So I have made a mixture, and again, this is a old Maribidescu container that I'm using to make my mixture. There's so many reasons why this could have happened, y'all. Some people say maybe stress, but I think to myself that I feel like I'm stressed all the time. I don't know who isn't stressed. You know, there's so many things that we have to do in life. Somebody said it could be hormonal. It could be just an imbalance in your hormones. That's possible too. I'm definitely not pregnant. So somebody else said that too. They were like, are you pregnant? I was like, no, I know I'm not pregnant. Yeah, I know I'm not pregnant. My African folks said that they thought it was witchcraft. I thought about it too, to be honest. Somebody said it could have been an allergic reaction to a product that I use. It's so crazy because my Cream of Nature update video was right about this time. So I'm beginning to think that this is a time that my hair is usually stressed or something. Like this is where all the action is involved in this small little moment. It could be a pattern. It could be a pattern. And if that is a pattern, at least I know maybe next year I'll be prepared for it. If this is what she likes to do around this time of year. I haven't had the chance to go to a doctor yet. I think that's something that I'm interested in. I want to go and hopefully find answers that way to see if they can tell me something else that I don't know. But thank you guys for watching. And again, if you know anything about anything, please let me know. And I just wanted to put this video out there to kind of give you guys an update, because I love to be transparent on my channel, especially when something has happened. And my hope is that I can recover from this and hopefully inspire somebody who's dealing with the same issue. I will see you guys in the next video. Mwah.